Hey everybody, Jay Super Awesome here. I'd like to welcome you all back to my channel. In this video, I will be giving my review for Godzilla, the 2014 version. Okay, so getting into the plot for this one. A powerful story of human courage and reconciliation in the face of titanic forces of nature, when the awe-inspiring Godzilla rises to restore balance as humanity stands defenseless. Okay, so getting into my thoughts for this one. This is a movie that I have enjoyed over the years. Me and my son seen it in theaters back when it was originally released. I have always just found enjoyment out of this one. It still holds up for me to this day. I kind of feel like the storyline of this movie is a little bit long and feels a little bit drug out. But with this being a reboot or a fresh start for Godzilla, I kind of feel like it was necessary because this movie is laying a lot of groundwork for upcoming movies and also for Kong Skull Island. We are learning about the Monarch group who know about these giant monsters that are laying dormant, and how in this movie they are trying to keep it secret from the world, but at the same time they are starting to realize they are losing their grip with that, and they know that the day is coming that they will no longer be able to keep it secret and the world will be exposed to these giant creatures. The storyline of this movie is there was an accident with a nuclear reactor where a tragic accident took place. It claimed the lives of several employees. Monarch did what they could to cover up this tragedy, but one of the employees, his wife, was one of the victims, and he has vowed to dedicate his life to uncovering the truth behind what happened. And his son also gets involved, and his son is a military specialist, and the military has a very strong presence in this movie once again. I feel like the storyline of this movie has very dramatic human elements to it. When these giant monsters emerge and are causing all kinds of mass chaos, and the military is able to do very little to stop it, it really shows how vulnerable humankind is in this situation. So now I'm going to talk about Godzilla himself. Now, with this being a fresh new start, Godzilla gets a new updated design, and I absolutely love this design for Godzilla. To me, it does still hold a lot of characteristics from the classic Godzilla monster, but of course, this is completely updated, and I really love the look of this Godzilla. I really like throughout this movie, we get to see some up-close facial features from Godzilla. It really kind of makes you feel like he is truly a defender, and even though he is causing some destruction, you don't get the sense that this is a evil creature that is just out to cause all kinds of outright chaos and destruction just for the fun of it. We do also get introduced to some new monsters for this movie, and I think that's an absolutely fantastic way to go. I thought the Mutos were really cool creatures for this first movie. I love it when they are starting Godzilla movies over, with a fresh new start. I love it when they include brand new monsters to begin with. I think that is such a cool way to go. The Mutos are really cool. You have a male Muto, which is a flyer. I really like the way that he attacks Godzilla. He's kind of sneaky, and he will try to attack Godzilla from behind or from a blind side spot. So he's very smart. And then we have the massive female Muto, who is more closer to Godzilla's size, even though she is still a little bit smaller than Godzilla. But with the two combined, make for a very deadly combination. Now, I didn't necessarily feel like the Mutos were evil creatures. I just felt like they were trying to survive. Now, they had no remorse for humankind or any of the structures or any of humankind's way of life. You know, basically these were buildings and things in their way that they were just destroying. They were just more or less looking to reproduce, to build a nest. They were just worried about their own survival. I think the Muto is a really cool character. I guess the big negative about this movie is there's not really a lot of on-screen fight scenes, or not really a lot of on-screen time with Godzilla. That is the big negative about this movie. It's like the movie does feel a little bit long and a little bit drug out. You're just wanting to see Godzilla, but they're having to establish so much information that it just takes a while to get around to that. And when we finally do get to that, it does really feel like a short amount of time we get to spend with the giant monsters. That is the biggest downfall with this movie. With that being said, this is one that I find to be highly entertaining. I love the new direction they went with Godzilla, and I love the new creatures that they added in this one with the Mutos. As soon as I seen this one originally, I had a crazy amount of excitement for where this could go. With the release of King of Monsters coming up, I couldn't be more excited. I think they have done a fantastic job with these movies, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing the new one. So with all this being said, I'm going to give Godzilla, the 2014 version, a 8 out of 10. Please like, subscribe, and comment below and let me know what you think of this movie, or let me know what you think about my review, and I would like to thank you for watching.